I'm a hustler on a mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission.
Soon as you get in, no. With reminiscing about you. Hold on, boy. Hold the fuck on, boy. Yeah, baby. Oh, ice cold, baby. Yeah, I do it like that. Oh, man. Perfect. Man, I don't even call. K9 that hard dog. Why you gotta come through quick, quick? When you done yours, I need some company. I need some company. I need some to turn my line on. Start some company. I'm a dog, I'm a heat, baby. I'm a dog, I'm a heat, baby. I'm a heat, baby. Heat. What the fuck them niggas said? I ain't heard my ears dead. I ain't heard none of that bullshit. Say shit, say shit. Yeah, the good ones go, boy. If you wait too long, boy, the good ones go. The good ones go if you wait too long, boy. The good ones go if you wait too long. But are they really good though? Ask yourself that, bitch. Are they really good, nigga? Because I know some that was gone, but they weren't good. Not the flow. Hey, hey, yeah, they already know. Don't know how. I am pretty sure about it. Yay, hey, yeah. On the same. I look at this thing, it look like a star, but all they on come, but all they all they on camera, they are live. They are live. Like a star. You changed up. How about now, bitch? Remember that shit? Go for it. Like that. form habits like that. I still live in the church area. uh, uh, How about now? What the hell going on? Why this shit ain't showing? This shit ain't really right. This shit going wrong. What the fuck going right? Oh look, like this shit going right. Like this shit ain't even good. This shit ain't on site. Make your mind. If girl has some fun, girl, uh, that's where I always fall for your time. Tell me why I always fall for your time. I can finish, finish it all, it all. I can finish it all. Gotta leave it people like for it all. I just pray that you don't let me down right now. Please too late. Before I oh for your time. Tell me why I oh For your plan, you just drunk. You just saying shit. That's like how, like ballet and shit. I admit it. I admit it. My lesson, second chance, and it's the first impression for someone new. When anyone will go with you, never listen. To lecture me again about how reckless I have been. Not just trying to correct it, and I swear. From your side, tell me why I always on. Cause they got some good push. They be having good push. They be having some good. I don't know. They be getting some money. They don't be really be bugging. Hey, if I fuck with them, they don't trip on me too much. They can't, cause I don't let them. Yeah. Okay. 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 Let's go. Let's rock. Let's do it right now. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's do it right now. Oh, product and iconic. That's me. And I got it. That's me. Oh, and that's me. Yeah. I say it down. Uh, that ain't me. Notice I didn't say that was me. Yeah, I bring it down. Yeah, that's it now. You don't know my play it now. Yeah, me stand up. I play it now. I say it now. And I say it now. I still been on the low. Mobbing on the low. I still been low. I don't think that's too long. I can't help it. I can't help it. I was young and I was selfish. I made everybody feel like mine and no one else was angry with me. You know what? All right, we're gonna wrap it up with this one. Man, that boy Drake got so many fucking hits, man. Man, how? What? Who? What? It's Villain before. Villain before. This is shit I wanna go out to. Wanna go out to. Scheming, plotting, scheming, getting money, plotting, scheming, plotting, scheming, getting money. Alright, I really wanted to hear that. Every woman feel like and that wasn't necessarily a drinking on the low, mopping on the low, fucking niggas hoes, smoking on the low, plotting on the low, scheming on the low, everything from perfect, like everybody I know, bitch. Them niggas some fucked up niggas. At least I'm better than them, bitch. Let's get it. Get money, nigga. This the shit I wanna go out to. Build and destroy it. Let's record. Ah, my bad. I forgot the thing. This shit I wanna go out to. This the shit I wanna go out to. Yo, how the fuck you gonna get down that fast? It's crazy. You just took it up.
Dirk is like they had a whole campaign from nerds with the Slide for Vaughn
exactly. In a crazy way, this really the only way I could put it is like this industry is just it's a dick riding industry, bro.
Like, it ain't no good.
Ain't nothing else but that.
Coming from that jungle though, that's
sure.
why I gotta applaud it because I'm knowing y'all boys up there playing rough ball.
Real
y'all have been fouling and flagrant fouling.
Chicago, man, it's a contact sport,
man.
Bro. And you got to be ready at all times. And like, you got to think about it. I've been doing this on the level I've been doing since I was 16, 17 years old.
Get you to defend your old self. Like, nah, he wasn't really. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he wasn't really like you gonna come out and say, man, I got 4 or 5 hats. What y'all boys got going?
They trying to get you to crash out, man. It's like
all these other dudes, they just frowning at the camera and on drugs, and they just, you say, man, is he gonna kill the executive? You know what I mean? He look like bullshit, bro. You know what I mean?
I didn't see too much. Like, I lost my little brother to the shit, bro. My little brother got killed behind some shit that ain't had nothing to do with him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, my little brother was a cool player, nigga that got money and fuck bitches, bro. He ain't never have to do no gangster shit or nothing. My little brother got killed just because he was my little brother. Like, nigga wanted to do something to him to hurt me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming names. They all suck. Monday, total opposite. Didn't just work, it spread. And people became Monday evangelists.
How do you shake the Chicago mentality though? Because like I'm saying, that Chicago mentality is rough to shake, bro. We see the superstars go way up and they can't shake the fact that I come from a place that if you do that, it's going there. Like, how did you shake that mentality?
You think I ain't had to have them uncomfortable conversations? You think nigga ain't told me I done left the hood and forgot about the hood? I'm a fuck nigga and I don't take care of niggas and I ain't the one bonding niggas out no more and paying for funerals. It's like, how many times I supposed to do for that shit? Do that shit. Like, you could tell, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, just the conversation we have right now, you could tell when somebody really come from that. Like, you could tell when they come from the streets. You could tell when a nigga like really is a person that move off of morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yo, welcome to It's Up There podcast. I am your active and attractive host, for another episode of the fastest growing podcast in the market right now. Man, I got somebody I really been waiting to speak to. Man, I'm a fan of this guy. Y'all who know me know I'm not necessarily a fan of a lot of people. Today we got G Herbo in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me, bro.
I really fuck with you,
for sure. That's tough, man.
I'm talking about gratitude.
Real.
My
fault, man. My
yeah, man. It's like to see you on your journey, bro. I've been just watching you from afar. We don't have a relationship, but I've been watching you, and I want to ask you, how does it feel? Like it's almost like you catching back on fire again. Yeah. How does that feel for you?
Man, it feel crazy, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even say it's overwhelming, but it's like it's a lot to like hold on to. You feel what I'm saying? A lot to take in at one moment, because you know life it happens so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the reason why I'm able to like maneuver through it and take advantage of this opportunity or this second win, like if you would say, is preparation. You feel what I'm saying? Like I plan to do the things that I'm doing right now, you know, and just really seeing it through. When you set goals and milestones and you able to see the shit through, it's like, all right, cool. You got to take advantage of the moment. You got to live in the moment. Like I just had a conversation. I just saying Gilly, you know, Gilly, that's like for real.
Yeah,
like,
fuck Gilly. Shout out Gilly.
That's family.
Yeah.
So he seen me. He like, man, nigga, like, fuck you in your third prime right now.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
Like, and for him to say that is like, damn, I damn near am, bro. But I promise, like, I really just behind the scenes, like, little by little, just strategically planning for this moment. You feel what I'm saying? And the name of the game is music, bro. So I was just trying to flood the market with music and just appeal to the streets and see what catch. You know what I'm saying? And I done caught me another run with this record, with this single I got out with Legit. And
going so crazy. Yeah, bro. That motherfucker that's going so crazy. I'm wondering, like, even when I listen to Greatest Rapper Alive, ain't that the name of the mixtape? And I see you flipping, it almost feel like you digging through the crates. You see what I'm saying? You flipping so many different records and giving your own approach. For me, watching you from afar is like, bro done survived. You've been rapping since what, 15, 16?
Yeah, like 16 for real.
You know how many eras you done went through, bro?
Yeah.
Nick, it was one point in time where if you wasn't doing the melodic shit, you really would gonna die out.
For sure.
You survived that era.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm wondering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what is pushing that? But like you say, the second win is a beautiful thing. When Legit is at how many streams at this point?
I know YouTube, y'all like 30 million on YouTube. I don't know the Spotify numbers. You know the numbers, Teresa? It's almost gold. Oh yeah, for sure. We probably like 100K away from gold right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's probably be my fastest record to touch a plaque for sure in my career.
What do you think contributed to that?
Really, bro, like, man, it's the streets, bro. Like, I feel like where I was at mentally, I only wanted to appeal to the streets. Like, the music that I'm putting out, the reason why I was doing those samples and those flips, like, kind of like on some, like, and I keep on, like, going back to like, trying to highlight, like, what Wayne did with the droughts and no ceilings. Like, that was my whole mindset with how I did it. And I promise, bro, this is my whole mindset. Like, man, I'm about to just drop music for the streets. I ain't thinking about the industry. I ain't trying to go commercial. I'm really just trying to show the streets that I really know how to rap. Like, I still know how to rap just as good as I always have, and I'm only getting better with this shit.
Now that's a whole fact.
Exactly. So, like,
going on fast, bro.
I put that record out. I only wanted to, like, to satisfy an audience that appreciate that kind of music, that appreciate real rap music. Like, that shit don't even got no hook on it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like also, you know, authenticity is the highest vibration. You know what I'm saying? You've always been authentic. Like I say, even surviving the melodic era and the auto-tune era, you didn't bow down to that.
Yeah.
You stayed, I'm staying over here in my lane. I'm doing this right here. Yeah.
A lot of that got to do with the streets though, bro. It's like, I know what worked for me. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wasn't going to try to like take away from who I am as an artist or a person to try to fit into a wave. You know what I'm saying? You see that happen so much, especially in the industry that we in, you know, and like, I ain't even trying to say it in no like, in a crazy way. This is really the only way I could put it, is like, this industry is just it's a dick riding industry, bro. Like,
it ain't no good.
Ain't nothing else but that, you feel me? So it's like, I always been the type of nigga, I just stand on like integrity, bro. Like, for real. Like, I couldn't really like try to fall into the waves and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, that ain't really like my cup of tea. I don't really listen. I listen to all type of different music, but I don't really listen to too much like melodic stuff. I like real rap music. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I like shit that got substance to it. So that's the only kind of music that moved me. So that's what like motivate me to get in the studio and make that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I got songs where I might try to play with like tune or delay and reverb for about 4 bars, but I'm gonna go right back in the
exactly.
rapping. You know
because that's what you do, bro. But what I'm saying is we witnessed in this industry, because it's not only as you as an artist that'll have to deal with it from your internally. You may start finding pressure external from the labels in the boardrooms. Like, yo, we're searching for a hit.
Right.
You hear everything on the radio is melodic. Turn that auto tune up. Let's see if you can get something. And I just appreciate, like I say, integrity and authenticity, man. It's the highest form of vibration that there is, and you always stuck with it. When we talk about Lil Wayne, even going back through your journey, I say Lil Wayne has to be someone that influenced this dude.
For sure.
Even early on, I can hear the setups and the punchlines. I'm saying, he
I'm
really
student.
one of them.
I'm a student. of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a student. Like, I go listen to the Carter. Listen to the Carter 2. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to Dedication 2. Shit like that. That used to really like move me as a kid before I even wanted to be G Herbo. You feel me? Like, and what made me fall in love with rap music. And when I listen to that shit, I'm really paying attention to the pockets he was in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can tell.
And that's what make me go in the studio and try to mimic those pockets. And I try to put my own wordplay and my own flow into the pockets that he was in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And I think in our culture, bro, we start, hey, can we cut the L to something to his code? I think in our culture also, we kind of shun the student, right? When we were coming up, or you're a little younger than me, but it's like being a student is so important.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that I respect in this game, damn, Nick came in mimicking someone's style. Like you saying, like, how is he doing that? What's that setup he doing, man? Like, how is he putting the punchline into the bar? Like, what is that about? So first you kind of start with his flow on his type beats, remaking it, then you go left. Like, I still hear punchlines now, but in your own way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I definitely do that. And I think it's just, I'll be having fun with the shit too, though. So I might get lost in my own groove, but at least I have an idea of how I might have wanted to start it, or jump into a flow that he might have used, a pattern he might have used, or some shit Kiss might have did, or some shit Hove might have did, or even Meek Mill. Like, Meek Mill is one of my goats too. You feel me? So
shout out Meek.
I really, shout out to Big Bro. Like, I'm a student of it, so I pay attention to that kind of shit, and I try to put it into my music, because for one, history repeats itself. So it's like the people who might be listening to my music probably wasn't up on that shit when Wayne was doing it back then. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and the people who was up on it, you notice, like how you saying, you pay attention to that type of shit. So it's like, with me being a real student of hip hop, like, and I gotta give credit, like, to my manager, to niggas like Mickey Halstead. Like, he was a rapper himself. So he challenged me to do certain shit. Like, he might tell me to go listen to some old Nas and be like, you see how he was rapping about this, like this, try to see if you could do something like that. You feel me? Like, and I challenge myself to do it. You feel me? So when it comes to music, it's like, you gotta be a student. Like, I'm doing this shit because I want the next nigga that's listening to my music, like, man, I'm trying to come how Herb was coming.
Facts.
You feel me? And I don't take that as like an insult, like, oh, nigga taking my shit, nigga biting my flow, biting. Like,
he in student
I appreciate
mode.
that. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So like, I always been that kind of guy. Like, in the industry, you would hear people trying to make you, like, your mindset or mentality turn sour. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, this artist got your flow, or this artist doing this, and
he trying to make his voice like yours.
Yeah, trying to say it in a way where it's like, you don't fuck with it, but I fuck with it every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. And on top of that, I'm then gonna reach out to you and try to do something with you now. You feel what I'm saying?
That's like, big homie status though. Instead of, because the hating and the petty shit, that's petty bullshit. The big homie gonna embrace it and know how you just been Bluetooth mode. You'll figure it out. Because you came in sounding like, I'm telling you, I listened to the old shit. I'm like, bro, that's Wayne. I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? But we know that you spin off and you have your own identity in this game, especially if it starts to be successful. You coming from Chicago, you know, I know that was a hard fight, but I want to go back to Win Legit for a second, because do you study the formula of what is making that record work and try to implement that again, or understanding what made it go? For me, I listened to it. Number one, the beat is smashing. Who made the track?
Southside.
Shout out Southside. He wasn't doing one.
Nah, for sure. That's my big brother. So he really, like, he gonna try to pull, like, he gonna try to get the best out of me every time. For real. Like, it's like, sometimes it's kind of like pulling teeth with me and him, because he make me do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might, like, I love rap. Like, that's my passion. So I might get in there and just want to do some shit that's fun to me. And he like, hell no, you finna do this. Like, you feel me? And I do it. And it, like, every time something good come out of it. You feel me? Like, and the answer, like, even to answer your question, like, when it come to the formula of making records, like, I definitely try to mimic what I think work. And it's a lot of times it got to do with, like, flow and wordplay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, me trying to fit so much into 4 bars when I start rapping fast. Like, I feel like when I rap fast, it's a cheat code for me every time. Like, they're gonna gravitate to it. Anytime when I try to, like, go crazy for about 8 bars or whatever and fit as much shit as I can and try to play with it like that, it make it unique, because everybody can't really do that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I do try to, like, do that in different records. You feel me? Like, and I promise, I didn't know that Win Legit was gonna be a hit, but when I did that shit, when I said in the studio, and it was like 30 people in there, and they couldn't hear me until I was done. But when I went and said, and EDK, EBK, MBG, and LLB crazy, like, I knew for a fact when I did that, everybody in the studio is gonna be like, damn,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he tripping. Like,
Yeah.
that was all intentional.
Going off.
Yeah, like that was intentional.
Bro, you went off on that
For sure,
motherfucker.
good looking,
legit.
bro.
I'm talking about so off.
Man, good looking, bro. And everybody, you know, I'm getting that energy from everybody. So like this shit an art form, bro. Especially I don't care what artist it is. Like you could be all the way on cloud 10, like you could be bigger than life. But when you get that affirmation from your peers and people around you and people like on the same level as you that got the same amount of success or whatever, and they don't even do music, but they saying, man, I'm a fan of that. I fuck with that. Like that's what we do it for. Like it ain't really no better accolade to get than that. Somebody telling you like this, your shit hard. You feel me? Like, and that's why I do it. So with that shit was all intentional. Like I wasn't trying to make no big record, but that was intentional when I did that, and that's like the highlight of the song. You feel me? And
then even when you, it's just, bro, it's wordplay. Like you said, Big OG, I'm him.
Yeah.
Just things like that. It's
sure.
wordplay. You just smashing the gas. But also, I look at it and say, no. When I look at the formula, I'm saying, okay, you don't lose any audience with the first 15 to 20 seconds because the beat is doing something that's like, oh, what's going on right here?
Yeah.
And then you come right in with something so relatable. That can't nobody duck that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's
for
so relatable. And I'm saying, see, that's a formula that I'm not sure everyone is able to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? You come right every day, everyone in the world
for sure
can understand that vibration right there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And it got a lot to do with, bro. I don't pull no punches with my music. Like I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. If something come in my head and it's like, all right, this is what you need to say to start the song off, I'm gonna say,
yo, bro,
I ain't even tripping about being vulnerable, like tapping into my personal life a little bit with this shit, because it's like that's what makes music unique. That's what makes the shit so raw. Like that's what you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? When niggas talking about some shit that's relatable, like relationships that's universal. You feel what I'm saying? Like street shit that's universal. Grief that's universal. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when I try to talk about that intentionally because I'm going through it, I know it's somebody that's going to appreciate it. It's somebody that relate to it.
And then it's coming from your heart too. Like even and your voice and all of that together just make it hit just so hard. Like even with the record with Meek Mill, Meek hit me one day, probably about 6 weeks ago, before y'all dropped it. He hit me on FaceTime. Where you at? Hey, I need to play some shit for you.
Yeah, that's
he run through 4-5 records. He played that Survivor's Guilt.
Yeah.
Traveling. Yeah, you had that.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I said, this boy Herbo ain't playing, man. Like I'm talking about, I'm saying, bro, you got to drop that. This before he jumped on the Cocky record. I'm like, bro, you got to get on that. That's your vibe. You just smoked the Friday jump. That's your thing. Jump on that. He was probably already planning on it because he had it in his phone. But I'm like, bro,
he be listening though.
Yeah, he listening, bro.
For sure.
Because he on his way back out too. He trying to, you know what I mean? He finna try to catch back 5 too.
For sure. And he completely indie. So like, I talk to Meek a lot too though. Like that's big bro. Like he called me and do the same shit, play records. We be on the phone for an hour, just chopping it up on FaceTime and shit, talking about shit. And it's like it's preparation, bro. Like everything Meek on right now, I swear to God, he was saying he about to do this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
A whole year ago. He's like, boy, I'm finna get out this deal. I'm finna do this. I'm finna go indie. I'm about to flood the market. Like, I'm fucking with straight young niggas. I'm doing street shit. Like he told me this all on the phone over a year ago.
Yeah, me too.
So what he doing is like, it's all preparation. Like nigga really prepping themselves for these runs. And when you do it like that, and you start to like see it happening in real time, it's different.
Yeah, and it's gratifying. Like you feel like, damn, this shit working. I knew I was right when I was planning this shit. You know what I'm saying,
bro? You get that feeling.
Yeah. And then also with him, I seen he finally talked about the percentage and all of that he came through. But when I first started talking to Meek on the phone and FaceTime and shit, like I done been with him in Miami, done played me the whole Follow the Heathen and shit, Heathen, don't follow the Heathen, all that shit, bang. But one thing I said, the internet got dude twisted. That boy swift
for sure.
I'm talking about we on the phone sometimes. He clicking over, going to Mid Journey, clicking back over, going to Chat GPT. I'm saying, they really got me twisted.
No, he that.
Yeah, these internet is kind of crazy, man. You can't really fall victim to the narratives that's placed out there by people who don't come from the walk of life we come from.
Exactly.
Have you ever felt like the internet narratives are getting out of control with you?
Absolutely, for sure. Like so many times. And it's like with me, and you could tell, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, just the conversation we having right now, you could tell when somebody really come from that. Like you could tell when they come from the streets. You could tell when a nigga like really is a person that move off of morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I always been one of them kind of people. And it's like the internet is not a real thing. It's not a real place. So when they try to like have these different conceptions or misconceptions or what, you know what I'm saying, they feel like a person is or what a person doing or not doing wrong, you can't feed into it. Like you can't even pay attention to it or feel like they right for a second. You can't even feel like they right for a second because people like us, we live a real lifestyle on a day-to-day basis. We got real people counting on us, real people that love us, genuinely fuck us, that fuck with us, that go to hell and back for us. You know what I'm saying? So obviously if you got people around you like that, and we know we real people at the end of the day, you feel me? And we deal with real people. That alone should just let you know, like, I know I'm that already. Like, I know I'm that guy. So it's like, even with me, like all the internet drama I done been through and personal shit, you feel what I'm saying? And people, you know, like being in the public eye with cases I fought and motherfucker playing my freedom and saying I'm going to jail for 20 years and all this type of dumbass shit that I know is not true, but it's still a get to you. And you seeing people that saying, when I do something, I might drop a song or something, and they in the comments like, ain't you in jail? Don't you supposed to be in jail? I can't wait till you go to jail.
See all
shit
that.
like that. And it's like, damn, I'm doing this shit really for y'all. Like, I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no hate in my heart. Like, I really love the fans and shit like that. But then you see, like, y'all not really fans for real.
Exactly.
And then you will see them same people who saying this shit when you doing some shit that's lit, or you go, goddamn it, go grab a Maybach or go do some shit. Now they dick riding. They like, oh yeah, shorty that, he him. So it's like, you know, you gotta know, like, they just riding whatever wave come with this shit. You feel me? And like, and that's going back to Meek. Like, Meek is somebody that I really look up to. You feel what I'm saying? And he one of the niggas that's gonna motivate in every way possible. He gonna motivate the trenches to show you this shit possible, to show you that I did it, you could do it too. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, so with that, he know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't ever cross his mind. All the real niggas and all the streets and everybody, we know that he a real nigga. We know what type of nigga he is. You know what I'm saying? And the people that surround him know. So it's like when you got that type of mindset and mentality, I don't even care to explain. Like, I'm not going on the internet, I'm not going on Twitter explaining who I am as a man or as a person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the people around me explain.
But sometimes that shit can get loud, man. Like sometimes the metaverse can affect the universe. Like I done been around big artists that I ain't gonna say their name, but and they sometimes niggas can pat it down and act like it ain't bothering them. But if you intimately around them,
you see that shit.
It's like, bro, dudes is really thinking about that. Dudes is saying like, nah, the internet got these folks thinking this and then. I'm like, nah, bro, you really him. Don't let the internet trick you. But like you say, the narratives and the comments and they asking for things that sometimes it can tap into trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I think about Dirk, Free Dirk, it's like they had a whole campaign from nerds with the Slide for Von thing. And for me, the internet by itself wasn't powerful enough. The internet by itself wasn't powerful enough if you ask me to like trigger anything. But coming from Chicago, it's almost like being in Alabama in a college football team where you say we play rough. Chicago, they don't let none slide. We get our get back. We do this and that. So it's like the trauma associated with growing up in Chicago, this shit on the internet can trigger my mind and make me start thinking like, because when I seen bro do an interview and even responded to it, I'm like, see, they in a nigga head, bro. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool, man.
In your head, bro. And it's like how you saying with the trauma, you will lose yourself in the mix of that shit when you feel like you got a point to prove.
Exactly, bro.
When they make you feel like you got a point to prove, you already let them win.
Yeah,
you already let them win for sure. And it's like the thing is, bro, I don't know why I just always had the smarts and the mental capacity to just not feed into it because I know that negative shit coming from somebody that's 14 years old in Omaha, like that. Like somebody that ain't been through none that I've been through, and seen the shit that I seen. And I know I'm a person that's like, I never, no matter what, all the years I've been in this industry, I ain't never like not stood on 10 toes. I ain't never tucked my tail, none of that. So it's like, no matter what's going on, that's why I don't get into any type of controversy. I tried my hardest to not get into no type of controversy, no rap beef or nothing, because I know I'm gonna still go and live my same life. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from taking my kids out. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from going on a date with my girl. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from going to the club if I want to go have fun. So it's like I try to stay on the straight and narrow because I know if you see me out and about, I only know how to respond to shit one or two ways.
Exactly. And you know you going. I'm going
all the way.
Yeah. So please,
where we at? So just leave me out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. I always been that type of person, and that don't mean I'm gonna crash out of nothing because I'm gonna think about my decisions 10 times before I do it. I'm gonna still do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
And then cause somebody you don't bag me, please don't bag me in no corner and make me, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna choose for you.
For sure.
I'm gonna choose for you. You ain't got to worry about you choosing which way this gonna go.
No, for sure.
We going platinum.
This shit gonna go one or two ways every immediately. Time.
And that's why we dudes like you see me by myself. I move around the country like this because I'm confident and I understand that I can handle whatever come and I ain't starting nothing with nobody.
For sure.
I'm out here pushing the game forwards, preaching to the youngsters. Let's get some money. Let's not crash out. And I'm trying to make sure artists get a platform. I continue to grow my platform, but I ain't into no messy shit. I'm trying to really push us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got people like all the time. They'll do this and they'll press your buttons. And then they're gonna be the ones calling you stupid when you go to jail. They're gonna be saying he dumb as hell. He threw all this shit away.
Yeah.
And you ain't even never had the responsibilities that a nigga got on him. Like you ain't never had nobody counting on you or none of this type of shit to even be under that much pressure where you have to make a decision to do something or not. Like they ain't never even seen that pressure. A lot of people, the stuff that we endure on a day-to-day basis, and I'm not saying this in a negative way. That's why the suicide rate is so high.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people can't withstand pressure.
Right.
They literally kill themselves.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, and I done been through shit where that ain't even crossed my mind. Like, I know for a fact I'm gonna get through it.
Stand up in that pain.
You know what I'm saying? I lean towards it every time. I lean towards the discomfort, like being uncomfortable. I lean towards all that shit because I feel like I got it. And I'm a firm believer in God, bro. I pray every single day. So I know it's like it's no battle too strong for me. Like it's not God not gonna put me in nothing that I can't withstand and nothing that I can't get through. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna put my trust in him over anything. You know what I'm saying? And I move in through life like that. Like I maneuver through everything, knowing like it's cool. I don't gotta live in fear because I know it's something out there destined for me, and I'm just trying to fulfill my destiny while I'm on this earth. So that's how I think, and it's like that's what make me so strong and so powerful, and that's why I always been a leader. Like people not afraid to follow my lead. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's my peers, my younger brothers, my older brothers, like they not afraid to follow my lead because I'm not afraid to follow theirs as well. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got the best idea, we gonna beat the idea down into the last one standing, and that's the one we gonna go with.
That's what I respect about you too. And also you never came off like a hater or a hothead. That don't mean that you going for nothing, but you got control over yourself. You know what I'm saying? As a youngster coming from that jungle though, that's why I gotta applaud it, because I'm knowing y'all boys up there playing rough ball.
No ball,
real y'all up there fouling and flagrant fouling.
Chicago, man, it's a contact sport, man. Bro. And you got to be ready at all times. And like you got to think about it. I've been doing this on the level I've been doing since I was 16, 17 years old, but I was still in the streets that whole time. It's been documented. You feel me? It's like, and you got to think coming from a background like that. How many times you've been put to the test where it's people who know that you really like that and still gonna pull you and try you. So it's like the more you get success, the more you gain. You gotta damn near feel like I said earlier, like you don't let nobody make you feel like you gotta prove yourself. Like just be comfortable in your skin and sleep at night knowing you made it out that shit, and you just gonna do whatever it is necessary to protect you and your life and your family if it comes to that. Don't ever. I feel like that's when you get a devil what he want. That's when you really gonna have to live and suffer from the consequences when you come out of your comfort zone to do something to somebody. Like you feel what I'm saying?
That's when you're gonna lose.
That's when you're gonna lose every time.
So the universe ain't gonna honor that.
It ain't gonna honor it for sure. And I feel like that. I
Me
know
too.
that.
In my heart, I'm knowing, bro. I know if I ain't started nothing, but I handle something. Like I ain't looking for no fire, but I put one out. Like if I just happen to bump into a fire now, I still know where if I extinguish
exactly. No, for sure.
Yeah, but I ain't searching for
searching to go put the fire
man,
out,
we trying to really, really elevate the culture and push everything forward, bro. But I want to talk about the mentality coming from Chirac. Think about that. Even the name they gave, being 16 of any notoriety, bro, and being able to survive that long and not get tricked off the streets. Also, I tell the youngsters, I thought it was just a rapper problem, but they even doing it to content creators where even if you are someone that comes from the inner city, they try to get you to defend your old self. Like, nah, he wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that nigga, he wasn't really like you gonna come out and say, man, I got 4 or 5 hats. What y'all boys got going?
They trying to get you to crash out, man. It's like, when it comes to shit like that, bro, it ain't no statute of limitations on that shit.
You can't talk like that. Why y'all even supposed to be street guys that's even trying to pull me into defending some that
ain't even welcoming that energy? Because now it's like, if don't nobody really know for real, the not knowing is
that's the key.
That's the most powerful shit to have. Because now when everybody think you like that, you gonna welcome that energy and somebody still gonna try you just to try you. Like I'm gonna see, because it's real live people who really just want to get a name out here. They really try you just to see if you're gonna respond a certain way. You feel me? So it's like I pray every day that my energy is always welcoming in a positive
pure
way.
and positive.
Like, exactly. Like,
vibrating high.
I don't want to welcome that type of negativity and shit because I know what I'm gonna do, bro.
And I'm glad you always speak about that though. You always speak about being positive. You speak about, I'm trying not to even go that route. Like you speak about trauma, and like you speak about, you one of the more vocal young artists, bro. All these other dudes, they just frowning at the camera and on drugs, and they just, you say, man, is he gonna kill the executive? You know what I mean? He look like bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? You are very welcoming, and people know you come from it. Ain't no way to be. You've been a trophy since you were 16 up there. Ain't no way to survive that long and not be who you say you are.
No, for sure, bro. And it's like another thing. A lot of times, niggas be trying to trick theyself into believing they tough. Trick theyself into believing like they really like that. You know what I'm saying? Every day you gotta geek yourself up to make you feel like you tough just in case some shit happen. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that shit ain't really about nothing, bro. Because I didn't see too much. Like I lost my little brother to this shit, bro. My little brother got killed behind some shit that ain't had nothing to do with him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like my little brother was a cool player, nigga that got money and fuck bitches, bro. He ain't never have to do no gangster shit or nothing. But that don't mean he was a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? But it's like my little brother got killed just because he was my little brother. Like nigga wanted to do something to him to hurt me. You feel what I'm saying? Like and that shit really, that shit really like that shit changed my whole perspective on life. And with knowing that it's like you gotta like now it's my whole mindset is just like I gotta do everything knowing that my little brother lost his life behind some shit that a motherfucker wanted to hurt me. So I gotta do everything every single day to make sure I am successful. Right. Like I don't crash out. Like I gotta make sure I'm living so I can take care of my kids, take care of his kids. You feel me? Take care of our grandma, shit like that when the time is right. Like I want to be able to live my whole life knowing that I done set my family up for generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? To do some real shit. Like every time, that's all I think about, you know. And my grandma told me that, like, man, when she seen me like staring off in the other way, she like, nigga, you better not have it, nigga. He ain't lose his life for nothing. Right. Like we all count on you now. Yeah, you don't fumble this. Like, don't fumble. Like, you gotta make sure that you doing everything the right way now because somebody lost their life behind this shit. Man, like, that's in a way, like for me. Yeah, it's kind of like that's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying?
What year was this?
This was 2021.
Damn, this is fresh.
Yeah, this is January 2021.
Bro, my condolences on that, bro. Because I done lost people out there. I know what that's like, bro. I know what that's like. I can't even imagine being famous and being on your level, and they trying to pull me back with this,
with that type of shit.
And then they really get to something that can do it. If I don't get myself together, for sure, that right there can do it.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You off the edge, bro. And it's like, I really like. I ain't gonna lie. Like, another thing is just like knowing that's like. All right, bet this really my purpose. Like I gotta live in my purpose. I can't do nothing else. And if I think of do something else, I'm gonna lose it. You feel me? So it's like, and it was one like the last conversation that I had with my little brother the day he got murdered. He got killed at probably like 11 a.m. or some shit like that. 12. We was talking at 5 a.m. that same day, and he just telling me like, bro, I don't want nothing. I never wanted shit but for you to be successful. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't never felt like nothing you had was mine. Right. When you bought a car, a chain, I supposed to got one. Yeah. I ain't never felt like that. Those was his last words to me before he died. So it's like that just give me all the ammunition to really just keep going and do it and make sure I'm doing it for him. You feel me? And it's like, and I don't care about getting no credit or no accolades or no pats on the back. But when I had conversations with his baby mamas and they tell me like just how valuable I am to their son's life, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm the closest thing still here to my little brother. And they need me to help raise the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit mean everything to me. That shit bigger than any platinum plaque, anything I could get. Just saying like, damn, I'm really like, even with me trying, like still trying, I'm doing a great job at just, you know, making my presence feel felt for the sake and the life of my little brother. Right. You know, and making sure I'm keeping his name alive and making sure that his kids know that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't dying vain and they're gonna always be protected and they're gonna always be straight regardless because they mamas got them and I got them too. You know what I'm saying? So with knowing that, and I done seen that shit so many times where like a nigga get killed and it's like maybe they might ride for him for a year. You know what I'm saying? Might think they doing something or slide and go do what they doing. And then it's like after that, these niggas kids get 13 years old, 14 years old, and they don't got nobody. Now they in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody reach for them. Now they gang banging and they thugging. So for me to know, like, they'll never have to go through that. I'm gonna make sure they don't, you know what I'm saying, gotta go through that. And that shit, like, that's the biggest accolade for me to just know, like, man, they gonna be all right.
How do you shake the Chicago mentality though? Because like I'm saying, that Chicago mentality is rough to shake, but we see the superstars go way up and they can't shake the fact that I come from a place that if you do that, it's going there. Like, how did you shake that mentality? What shaped your new mentality leaving Chicago?
Man, just really like knowing like I'm really a product of the streets, bro, in the trenches. Like I know it ain't no way around this shit. Like you gonna die or go to jail if you want to still play this shit. You can't even have one foot in and one foot out. You gotta have both feet out of the street. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And like with me understanding that, I preach that shit as much as I can to my homies. And slowly but surely, like over the years, like I'm seeing like they don't want that shit for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies don't want to be in the streets. These real niggas that was outside every day in the hood, trapping, thugging, gang banging. These niggas that's trying to move to LA now. Like I'm finna come out here and do this. We gonna chase this music shit with you, bro. We gonna follow your lead. But it really came from me making the decision to be like, man, I'm cutting all ties from that shit. I don't care what a nigga think about me. Nigga call me a bitch ass nigga 100 million times. I don't care. Like I'm not even gonna feed into it. You think I ain't had to have them uncomfortable conversations? You think nigga ain't told me I done left the hood and forgot about the hood and I'm a fuck nigga and I don't take care of niggas and I ain't the one bonding niggas out no more and paying for funerals? It's like, how many times I'm supposed to do for that shit? Do that shit. Like, what y'all want nigga to catch a Rico? Every time you niggas go to jail for a gun charge, a violent charge,
coming.
I'm the one coming. Like, I'm the concierge or some
never.
Shit. Like, fuck no.
Yeah, like, never ever.
Yeah, like, and when I understood it that way, I'm like, bro, I gotta just go cold turkey. Like, I don't even care if a nigga can't even reach me. Like, for real, nigga can't even get me on the phone. Like, at all.
Because God done positioned you, bro. He done positioned you, and you ain't honoring the blessing if you playing in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You could really have nothing to do with that shit. You could really just be a nigga with a good heart that feel like you obligated to do that.
Because you grew up with niggas.
Exactly. And the police is spinning. Like, no, he the one running this shit. He the chief. You could have no knowledge about no murders, no nothing no niggas doing. You all the way out in LA living your life. You just a multi-millionaire. Well, this shit ain't really hurting you all the way. It ain't hurting you financially, but it's hurting you mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, spiritually, it's hurting. It's taking a lot from you. Well, you got this survivor's guilt and you just paying to get niggas out every time they fuck up.
And then they draw you in.
And they draw you into this shit. Like, you the one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, and that's rough on dudes, bro, because you get caught in the middle of it thinking, damn, bro, should I be doing it? No, you shouldn't, bro.
Hell no.
You can't do it.
You can't do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's too much on the line, man. You got to honor the blessing God put on you, and they got to honor it. So they need to come this way, come toward the light.
No, for sure.
Y'all dragging me toward the darkness. Come toward the light,
for sure, bro. And I had these conversations, I be telling niggas like, bro, what different results do you expect still doing the same shit? You still going outside on this block with the police scorching hot on this motherfucker. They gonna come lock you up every chance they get. Once they see your face, they profile you. You don't even gotta have nothing. So that one day you might be going to the grocery store and you feel like you gotta have that gun to make home to your kids. Like, what point is you just gonna stop doing? You gotta make a sacrifice to be like, nigga, I just can't do it no more. Like, I'm not even putting myself in the line of fire. Like, that don't mean you pussy. Or sometimes you gotta go without. Like, I went without, nigga. I done went broke, all type of shit, trying to change my circumstances, just staying in the house, because I ain't going outside. Like, nigga, I'd rather be broke than dead. Like,
or
I'd rather be broke than
than
incarcerated. Like, sometimes you gotta just figure that shit out and be uncomfortable to change your life and change your circumstances and change your situation. So it's like, I done told niggas that, like, bro, you chasing these little couple $100, couple $1,000, going outside, think you finna do some shit, trapping, you carrying your gun, you gonna keep going to jail, and you want somebody to get you out the situation. It's like, bro, you gotta try different things if you want different results, though. Like, with me, like, that was my whole thing. And like, I stopped carrying that mentality with me where it's like, I gotta, because I really used to be that kid, bro, that felt like I'm gonna be in my hood and be on my block forever. Like,
they had a trick.
I'm gonna be posted up in the hood in a Rolls Royce truck, multi-millionaire, icy as a motherfucker. And
they better not try.
And I'm the only one that's good, that's in this situation, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. Like, hell no. They got to the point now where it's like, I'm 30. These kids out here gang banging and thugging at 13, 14 years old. They feel like that's their shit.
And
I'm not finna be the one to tell you this my shit. I didn't put some work in for this block 20 years ago. This your shit.
They don't honor that.
Man, it's your block.
And then I might tell you when I'm leaving, this ain't now one hour, but I'm gone. Just like, if you really pay attention.
If you want it, you can have it.
It's yours. It's yours, little homie. It's your spot.
I don't want no static for real, because these niggas will really kill you and take your life because they just so full of testosterone, they going up trying to feel like emotion and drugs play a big part.
Do it, bro, because that's part of the rappers that be just at the camera.
Angry, angry. That Zan angry, that shit is serious.
It's different. You spazzing that.
Man, nigga crash. You don't even know. You don't even realize. That's what I'm saying. You don't even know you did it. The next day, nigga feel like, oh, I'm tripping. I'm bogus as hell.
Yeah, man. I went off on her, man.
I done been there. I done been one of them niggas for real.
Yeah, me too. So I'm telling you, I'm knowing you be like, man, I went off on everybody. One day, man, what was that about? Then people start saying, man, you know, that nigga that went crazy or something. He ain't acting right. Or they start to tell other people that you think you better than they don't know you dealing with drugs. You gone on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't knowing that, but they start telling other folks, you know, Herb think he better than me. He cussed everybody out last night instead of saying, nah, you seen him pop 4 perks.
You seen him have. You see, and I done been there from a perspective of me not having it and a perspective of me being on top of the world and still battling that abuse. You know what I'm saying? That substance abuse, because you feel like you just trying to suppress the emotions, where it's like you still trying to go out and act like everything okay. You want to still do shows and you want to still do interviews and you want to do this, so you just need that little quick little substance to just suppress your feelings. Try to make it today, but you still end up exploding in certain shit. And another thing is like forgiveness too, though, bro. Like I done forgave a lot of people too for shit. Like I don't hold grudges no more. Like I still, I'm getting better at it too. But it's like I didn't learn to just like forgive, because it was people who like I don't fuck with, and I'm just holding on to that. Where it's like every time I hit a nigga name, I see the nigga you come around. Now I'm going from having a good day to a bad day. Like I had to let that shit go, and especially it's like if it don't apply, let it fly. Cause like I know what type of nigga I am. I know I'm a good nigga, bro. I know I done help so many people out, and I didn't really change people's lives, bro. Like changed a lot of people's lives. So it's like if I feel like I don't want to do nothing to you when I see you for real, because I probably still got love for you, even though I'm gonna just keep my distance. We'll never be the same again. I forgive. I forgave people for shit they didn't did and shit they didn't said about me that don't really apply to my day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not stopping me from getting no money. You ain't stopping me from doing nothing. Like, you feel me? And you not gonna stop me from being me. Like, if I want to go to Chicago and I want to throw a block party or some shit, not in my neighborhood, I go throw that shit downtown and have police right there and the mayor right there, because I got real power and real emotion. I'm gonna do it the right way. And I ain't gonna let no nigga tell me, oh, he a bitch, he ain't throw it on the block in the hood. Like, why you want me to do that?
That's the trick bag. I'm never going in the trick bag for you niggas, man. Sure. I'm not. You say what you want to, man. I'm out of that. Like, even when a nigga got to keep defending the fact that now I can go back to Chicago. Like, really, fuck all that.
Fuck all of it, bro.
Like, man, quit asking me, can I go back to my block? I can go to Beverly Hills. I'm living up in the hills now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I can go there and help the children and lead the way and light the way. I'm a trailblazer from there. But the fact that y'all keep trying to get me to defend my old self, that's what I'm not respecting about the streets.
Exactly.
Bro.
In the streets, it ain't shit. And it's like, bro, especially pushing when we pushing, like we pushing black excellence and we pushing for niggas to get out the trenches, and like that should be cool in your raps. But then when a motherfucker say, oh, you can't go back to the hood, and they want you to prove you a gangster, so they could be like, oh yeah, her really like that, I'm a badass music. But then it's like, damn, what you wanted me to go back to just go kill a nigga I love?
Yeah.
You wanted me to go back to just go kill a nigga that I fucked with or once called my brother to do that? Like what? Now it's like his family got to suffer from that shit too. Bro. These niggas be having kids and mothers and people who care about them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for what? It's gonna either be you or me every time.
Yeah.
So it's like, what point do you want a nigga to have to go try to prove that they could go back to some shit that don't love them anyway? Like,
and
I want you to get out this shit, bro. Because regardless, if I never come back and you out there every day, a nigga could kill you, and that shit might still affect me all the way from where I'm at.
And it hurt me for niggas like you because dog is documented. I was 16 out there with the wolves.
No, for sure.
What do y'all keep? Don't talk to me about that.
No, for sure.
I was 16, and I'm not one of them because I did this and that. I'm one of them because I made it out of there.
For sure.
That's when you clap for me. Clap for me when I walk across the stage, not when I'm in ISS.
For sure.
When I get suspended from school, don't clap for me. Clap for me when I get the diploma.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? When I graduate from the street, that's when you clap for us. Don't clap because, you know, he went and done that. He bought that.
Yeah.
It's a trick bag. We can't never, ever get caught in, bro.
Sure.
I want to ask you this too with Gilly, because he one of the more stronger people that I've witnessed in this game. Because again, right after his son died, R.I.P. Cheese.
Yeah, Cheese, that was my brother.
Yeah, after his son died, I went up there and I interviewed Wallow like literally a week after. And of course, Wallow crying and, you know, they dealing with the entire thing. Did that bring y'all closer? Did you seeing him go through that? Is that something that made you be like, bro, you strong? Like we both share that. We had to, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it's like, man, when it come to Gilly and Wallow, like they always like Wallow then pull me to the side, like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? So now when they see me in this aura and really like, you know, living in my purpose, they like, I told you.
That's what they want.
He then came pull me to the side, like, fuck you doing? What you waiting on? Why you not where I need you to be? Where you supposed to be? You feel me? So like, and us having that relationship, and every time I go to Philly, nigga, it's facts. It's doc. You can ask Gilly, ask Wallow, ask the streets of Philly. Every time I go there, nigga, I'm linking up with Cheese.
Right.
Cheese come with me to the club. Cheese at my shows. Right. And Gilly, wherever he at, out of town. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they're my brothers. Mac Cheese, they're my brothers. Like,
for sure.
I really know them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my manager, who was my son, God, they've been knowing Gilly for 20, 25 years. Like, I really know Gilly for real. Like, that's my real family. So when Cheese died, like, that shit affected me in a major way. That's my brother. So when I pop out, I'm at the Gilly Fest. I got a shirt on, say "Long Live Cheese." That's my brother
too, but I was
he like, you know, he just like it gave him that affirmation, like, your pain, my pain, for real. Yeah. I feel what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit tough. Like, as a father losing a child, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my pops. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type of hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so hell yeah, like, you know, like, it's not even really trauma bonding. It's just like we come from the same shit, and all we want to do is make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? And like, in a way, you gotta know how to forgive and keep pushing. Cause like, bro, Gilly a street nigga, bro. You think Gilly ain't want to do nothing behind losing?
And
he
up. He up.
He for like, bro, you could get a nigga touched easily. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, man. But to know that's not the way.
That's what I respect.
That's what I respect so
powerful
the most.
In the moment.
For sure. Like, and it's like, bro, when you come from that background and you come from that, it's so easy to get sucked back into that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you always got to ask, like, it's always the why factor. Like, why me? Like, damn, I'm doing everything right. I'm on the real straight and narrow. Why is something trying to pull me into it? And you got to lean towards God. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, God gonna put you through shit, and you gonna have a breakthrough coming every time from that. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't always easy. This shit get tough on everybody. So you got to always know that it's more out there for you. And you guys got to understand that you got your own destiny and your own legacy to leave behind. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's easy to crash out, but shit, then you got 2 more kids, Gilly, that need you.
And that ain't cool. And then even when I jump in the car with Wallow a week after that, man, we still riding through the trenches. Them niggas didn't go duck and hide, or we was in the middle of the Wallow stopping and he's still like, and I know, and I'm just in the car with him like,
That's front line.
Front line in this thing,
sure.
man. And I'm saying I had so much respect for it because I'm knowing at that time, especially because I was a little more new into the new position. So I'm like, man, I don't know how they coping with this.
How you
right
even
here,
do
man.
it? Like,
yeah,
sometimes,
bro.
like when you dealing with shit like that, you don't even want to be around people and deal. How you mad at the world? Like, fuck this shit. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to even. You don't know who the enemy at that point. You feel me? Like, so for them to move like that is just like. It just show what type of people they are. You can't fake this shit.
That integrity.
You can't fake the funk.
You can't fake that.
That shit just got to be in you.
Yeah,
for real.
man.
Like,
and they really, like you say, you and your purpose, they really are in their purpose, man. Because again, they don't say the weapons won't be formed. They just say they won't prosper. So weapons still gonna form and try to, like I keep saying, pull you towards the darkness. They trying to pull you back to where you come from. Ain't nothing to prove there. I got everything to prove to this industry. I got budgets and people I'm paying and payroll and things happening. So I just appreciate the fact that you stay focused, man. And you know, anytime, bro, I'm applauding you. I'm always with you. Whatever you need from me, I'm one of them guys, man. So whatever you need on my side, bro, I'm there for you. You know what I'm saying? For sure, bro. Because I really, really, really fuck with your integrity, man, and your authenticity. I want to ask you, what's the difference between G Herbo and Lil Herb?
The difference between G Herbo and Lil Herb. G Herbo, man, I'm a father first, a family man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, G Herbo is somebody who has came from the worst situations and really beat adversity. You know what I'm saying? And is like has multiple families depending on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take care of a lot of people, bro. I changed a lot of people's lives, and a lot of people counting on me. Where it's like, if something happened to me, the whole ship goes down and everything. And a lot of people could say that and not mean it, but like, for real, I really got like a lot of people that I got on payroll, staff. I take care of a lot of my family, a lot of households, you feel me? And I keep it in the family, you feel me? So that's G Herbo. Lil Herb, I was young and wild, bro, like without a care in the world. And they'll tell, like, the people close to me, bro, they'll tell you, like, I ain't give a fuck about nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I wasn't scared to die. I wasn't scared to go to jail. I wasn't scared of none of that shit, bro. Like, for real, for real. And it's like, that's because I seen it so many times. And when I was in the streets, I felt like I ain't even feel like I was invincible. I felt like anything could happen, but I felt like I was good at it. Like, I felt like I was good at being in the streets, and I felt like I knew what I was gonna do in the situation. I feel like I was the aggressor in a lot of situations. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, Lil Herb I wasn't afraid of shit, bro. I was willing to do whatever, like, and I was loyal to the T, like to the core. So it's like, all it took was somebody to call my phone, and I was jumping in the car.
That's what I'm saying.
Every single time. Like,
and that's what I say. Some of that plagues not only you, the Chief Keefs, the Lil Durk, anybody coming from the inner city, period, but it's specifically Chicago. They playing rough ball up there. So it's like, you damn near feel like you can't even be no rapper if you don't earn your rank.
No, for sure. And it's like,
they gotta know, like,
for sure. And it even like when it got to do with the street shit, it's like, bro, nigga eat you, boy. Like, nigga gotta know you can't play with me. Like, no matter what, if I'm by myself or with 5-10 niggas, I'ma hold my own.
Right.
You feel me? And like, in my neighborhood, nigga will play off your weaknesses. You can't show the weaknesses. So it's like, when I was young, I'm Lil Herb growing up in this shit, like, I was 10 toes in. I'm willing to do whatever, like, behind my respect. I'm willing to die, go to jail behind my respect, whatever necessary. You feel what I'm saying? And like, with that, a lot of people get comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? When they got so much access to you, and the nigga just call you and be like, hey, bro, come on, we outside, let's go do this. And you willing to go. So the minute you change that, you feel me? It's like everything around you changed too. The way people talk to you, the way people treat you, the way people look at you, they feel like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like you obligated to them, or you owe them something just because you gave them that much access. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I really stopped being in the streets, bro, I had to stop going outside totally. Like, it wasn't, you couldn't see me. Like, I didn't get nobody no access to me to even be on the phone, because I felt like if I did, I'd be right back in the same situation, right back in the same environment. So like,
you're right about that too. But like
grow into G Herbo. I had to grow into that, and it was real growing.
And it took isolation.
It took real isolation, bro. Like, I had to cut off my best friends, and people telling me like, man, bro, shit, we out here doing this, we in the trenches, and you not. Like, so we out here risking our life and risking death in jail. But at that time, like, bro, I'm a real celebrity. I was really a somebody. So I'm thinking like, shit, all right, we all gonna be dead on jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, basically, you telling me you love me, you care about me, but you only care about me if I'm risking my life and risking my freedom.
Right.
That ain't caring about me.
Nah, man, that's the trick bag again. But also, like we were talking about, how the police or the investigators or law enforcement could place you in a scenario because of your big heart and just bonding people out and then messing with people you grew up with. The flip side of that is, these little dudes will run even more wilder if they know
I'm
I
coming.
got Herb. Exactly. I got Herb coming, man. He said, what go on, nigga? It's like this smoke. Like, bro, I'm not coming for that old kind of shit, man.
That's crazy you saying that because they really will, bro. When a nigga know, like, man, he coming to get me every time. Like, I done bonded my homies out for 20,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. Like, I done really did that shit before, bro. Like, for real. Young, bro. I did that before I was 21.
See?
Did that shit at a young age, bro, because I was having money early. So it's like, I had to learn to stop doing that shit, bro. Every time it's a funeral, nigga got to pay for it. Nigga, you one of your homies, your closest friend died, you put him in all Gucci, all Louis when he died. Now every nigga want to get buried in Louis.
Right.
Every nigga want to get buried in Wall. Everybody want $100,000.
Yeah,
so I'm saying you do that shit one time, you gotta do it every time. This nigga who ain't had 500 to his name when he died, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out, but he want $100,000 for nigga whole life wasn't even worth $100,000.
Exactly. And then you go, and it's on your back. That's what's crazy because you the one that slizzard out of this junk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's so crazy to me, man. Like I'm glad we speaking about it so the youngsters can know, bro, you can break off from that. Yeah.
Trick you, bro.
It's a trick bag, man.
Man, all the young niggas listening, please don't let nobody tell you who you are as a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody trick you into thinking that you gotta be in the streets. You gotta have street cred. You gotta look out for everybody.
I'll put $1 million policies on all you little niggas. Y'all want that? Y'all can have that. I got me a motherfucker. Guess what? I'm gonna open up a funeral home. I'm gonna open me up a lawyer building. A lawyer office, whatever it's called, a law office. All that shit. Y'all can have that. You gotta have the life insurance policy though.
But it's okay to wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Have 1,000 niggas of the $1 million life insurance policy.
Help your niggas and put your niggas on, but your niggas should want to help you too though. Like meet you halfway. You know what I'm saying? Meet you somewhere where it's like
come toward the light.
Especially in these streets, and you know y'all really out here thugging, bro. Get away from that shit, bro, because you only gonna die and go to jail. You only hurting your mama.
Right.
You only hurting your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you only hurting the people who don't stand to benefit at all from you doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like your mama gonna love you regardless if you got $1 million or not.
Right.
She don't stand to benefit from you being the nigga unless you really just focus on only family.
Right.
The other niggas stand to benefit you being a nigga just off being around you, just being in the same room as you. Like, oh yeah, that's buddy right here, man. Now he get to fuck all the bitches. Exactly. He get to go to the concerts and go hang with other rappers and all this shit. Like then the niggas that stand to benefit from that shit is like, bro, when it's all said and done, bro, and you goddamn it, God, nigga. If by the grace of God that you only end up going to jail and don't lose your life when you just facing that type of shit, like ain't nobody really with you but your mama or your girl.
Yeah, and you know that when you go down that road though, and that's the only time you know it, and that's what's unfortunate. That's why we gotta be loud about it. Yeah,
we gotta wait till he bump his head.
Yeah, man. Because we gotta tell them because they won't know. It feel like everybody with you because these niggas be the first to throw a punch or jump in the car. But bro, when it get dark, when it get rough, your mama, your girl, people like that is gonna be the only people that's still by your side through that. Sometimes your girl gonna go left.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Depending on the relationship with that.
Most definitely. And then it's like you gotta think like certain niggas like, all right, this might be a real man. He in the car, he doing this with you. And it's like, nigga, I'm always thinking 3 steps ahead anyway. So it's like you get that heat on you, you go catch a Fed case, get wrapped up, and the niggas that didn't get wrapped up with you, like they don't want to be on the phone with you no more.
Yeah, nah, they don't cold turkey on you.
They gone like, yeah, no, this nigga, I can't even be on the phone with him no more. Can't answer my phone. So it's like you get blocked out from the outside world, you get tricked, and that shit really ain't about nothing, bro.
Right.
For sure.
What about the I see you've been going direct to consume. I want to talk about that because that's very important that your business acumen is in a great place. Is it called the Superfan app?
No, my shit, G Herbo app, but it's the like G Herbo app? Superfan, G Herbo.
Okay, and it says when I was looking into it, it says 13 million streams, over 100K app downloads, and that's before you hit DSPs. So before you hit the Apple, Spotify's, and things like that. Talk to me about what made you go that route because that is the future is going to live there
for sure. So like for me, bro, I always wanted to like appeal, like try to direct the consumers, just trying it and really seeing the reason what really made me go that route is what kind of what we was talking about earlier, where it's like on the internet you get kind of confused as to who really your fans and who your supporters
it's a great
are.
Conversation.
You feel what I'm saying? Like when you just dropping on Apple Music, Spotify is like, all right, man, he got a hard record, this, or when adversity come, these people in the comments saying fuck you, like, well, fuck you, that shit ass, it's this, it's that. So it's like I try to figure out a way to really appeal to the people who really love and appreciate me and fuck with my shit. Because when I went through this little rough patch with my business, trying to get my business in order and going through legal shit with just, trying to gain full control of my career and my life where I could drop on my own. And, that shit, it took me like a year and some change to really, get that straightened out, to break out of that shit. So when I did it, I'm like, bro, I'm about to drop music and just heat the streets up because I felt like everybody counted me out. Right. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like the world counted me out and felt like I was finished because I wasn't dropping like this and I wasn't doing this. But
that's part of that's part of the bargaining power from the label side because they know, what I'm saying. If you like say you're trying to leave a label, go to a new situation or something, what'll happen is they'll try to slow you down and make you feel like just give on in, man. Go on, drop with us. It's the best option for you. You know what I'm saying?
And that happened to me. That happened
for real.
To me.
Okay.
That happened to me. It's like when somebody's seeing it's like when you on right there on the brink of catching that break. They'll try to do whatever in their power to slow you down. Yeah, slow you down. Like all right, unless you sign back with us for 5 more albums, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going.
Yeah,
give you the bag, give you whatever else.
Yeah. It's like a negotiation tool, man. And I watched that even with Meek and other people. Like when they're on their last album or something, it's like now we finna slow you all the way down, damn near to a halt. And that's why I'm saying catching on fire again gotta feel so refreshing to you, for sure. Because it's like, damn, I know all the tricks and trades they done pulled out to try to slow this thing down, but you can't rob me of who I am.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But with the direct to consumer thing, man, I remember watching Kanye moving around, and he said something that a lot of people just looked over. He said he was meeting with companies and he was moving around with I think it was 300,000 emails from his Yeezy drops. This before he went and done his own site and his direct to consumer shit, but people just glossed over that. He's talking about 300,000 people with purchasing power. I tell people all the time in this game, it's a sea out there on the internet. Your job as a content creator or a rapper or a business person with a product is identify out of all these people, identify your viewer, your supporter, and your fan. Your supporter has the purchasing power. The viewer is someone to just watch you, whether that contributes to your bottom line or just your notoriety. But that supporter, you want to pull him out and drag him over here to your app or to your paywall, or your merch or your tour.
And that's crazy you saying that because like when we launched the project, when we put out Greatest Rapper Alive, we was putting it out where it's like you didn't have to subscribe to the app yet to get it. You feel me? So we just wanted to see who was willing to go on there to go get it. And that shit crashed the site. It was like a couple 100,000 people that went on there, and we had to get like more software, all type of shit. But it was really just to like, that's crazy. So
my goodness, and for people who don't know what she said, that's 250,000 daily active users for a new app, just from a tweet from you with one album,
one project. Like, this is my new project. Go on there and rush it. You feel what I'm saying? And like, I wanted to just try it out and just see what it'll do because, like I said, bro, I felt like the world kind of counted me out, so I wanted to kind of like show that I could still do this shit, and for two, I wanted to show like how big my fan base was. This is shit that wasn't built overnight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and and on the inside internal in the buildings, they'll kind of like count you out in a sense too, but it don't even mean they don't believe. They just not all the way hip.
Yeah,
they don't really hip. They ain't tapped in to knowing like what you could do and what the streets want. So you feel me? So with me being tapped in and in tune with the streets, and I'm linking up with my little homies and them who's still in the streets, and I know what they listening to and what they want. So once I figured out, like once I cracked the code on how to like what the streets wanted to hear from me, I'm all right, bet I'm gonna put this project together like this and put this shit out on the app and just strictly for the streets. And I know I got a big enough fan base where this shit just gonna transcend over. Like once they start hearing this shit, all it take is word of mouth. And like, all right, you got that app, boy, heard new shit hard as a motherfucker. Now they going to listen to it. Even if like all this shit is algorithm, so it's like even if somebody ain't taking the time out they day to download the app, they're gonna go look for it on YouTube or take the music off the app and try to put it on YouTube. Like, I just tried to spread like that. Like I just tried to spread that word of mouth and see what that shit did. And now it's like I'm seeing people like athletes all type of like, I got the app, boy. That shit
hard. What I'm trying to tell you.
You feel what I'm saying?
But see, here's the key, right? The not only the labels, the brands are literally using y'all for that. So the key is they hope that y'all don't ever really understand the data game. Like the emails and all of that. Because I'm telling you, when Kanye said, Adidas dropped me, but boy, I got 400,000 emails of people that done bought something from me before. That was so powerful. Me hearing that, I said, oh my goodness. Because now you just send a blast out, new shirt out, 400,000 people who you know are fans of yours, who have purchasing power, they get to double back. So I believe that I'm not sure I've seen anybody else younger do it in that way, right? Because it's like, again, bro, it's a data game. This is what these big brands like the Coca-Colas, and that's when you see somebody get an endorsement deal. That's literally what they're doing. Hey, sign up for this. You see him on it, and then they're taking that data, not only using it for themselves, they're licensing and selling it to other brands.
For the next
like, hey, yo, I got 17 through 24 black males.
Right.
You know, that's the age group, and that's our demographic, and we got 300,000 of them active. That's how YouTube built their brand. They don't own any content. They don't own nothing, but they understand they got all of everybody's fan base over there, so they can sell Red Lobster. You want to be in front of the black people, you want to be in front of the whites. We know exactly what video to put you on. That's what the ads is, and so that's the game you get to play when you start to get that data, get that information of, yo, man, I got 250,000 daily. Right now, you can move with that to some brand. Like I'm talking about today to Netflix's and. You know what I'm saying? Same with YouTube and how they do. Like you definitely moving in the right direction with that.
For sure, bro.
I appreciate you doing that, man. You showing the young boys that, yo, it's the data game, bro. Pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
And it's like I'm on some shit. Like even with my team, with my core team, it's like I got them on some shit. Like, bro, like shit, we gonna build this shit up, but you eat what you kill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the more this shit grow, the more it get bigger, the more your salary gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? The more your paycheck gonna grow. So it's like they try every day, they try new shit to just make it bigger, to build that audience up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I wanted to, like, bro, in the next couple of years, I want to get to a point where my fan base and my support base is so big in that platform where it's like I don't even gotta go and drop my music nowhere else no more. Right. Put my shit right there and it still go platinum. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and even if it don't, platinum is another trick. That's a trick, right? That's a term that represents the industry, but you can make platinum money.
Without going platinum.
You don't got to go platinum.
You make the money and make more than somebody who went platinum because you got ownership of
exactly. And that's the key, is not getting caught up in all of these bells and whistles that's getting caught around, because they'll make you think you slowing down because I dropped on my app first, it done this, but then we get over here and it maybe the numbers ain't as high because really I'm eating from it over here where I own this shit. So you can't really get caught up in that either. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure of that. I also want to talk to you about your son. I seen you bring him on stage at Summer Smash.
Boy, baby Crash.
For
sure, man.
What was the thinking behind that? He rapping now?
Yeah, bro. He really want to do it, like for real. It's like I never thought that he'd want to rap, and I didn't expect him to want to rap either. You feel what I'm saying? Like I thought he was gonna want to play sports and shit. Like he liked soccer and he liked basketball and shit, but I think it was just the influence that I got on him. You feel me? Like, and he really like my twin. He like real little mini me. So how it came about, bro, I'm gonna just be 100 with you. I didn't know nothing about the song. I didn't even know he did it. He was just at the crib chilling, and you know they got them band lab apps and shit like that. They just do that shit on their phone. Him and his cousin did the shit and picked the beat just off the internet, random beat, and like I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Like I ain't helping him write his verse or none of that shit. Like they did them in there, and he sent me the song. I'm like, that's crazy. This shit hard. I'm like, damn, this shit sound tough for real. So when his mama posted on the internet, shit started going viral. He called me like, hey pops, I want you to put my song on your Apple Music page. Like he's like,
even on the business and everything.
He's like, I want you to put it on your Apple Music. I'm like, I got you. Don't even trip. So I got him for the summer. He was with me in LA. I still got him. He was at the crib and I'm just playing the song, just fucking with him, like rapping the song, let him know I know his lyrics. Right. I go to the grocery store real quick. When I leave out, he asked my girl, he like, you think my dad would jump on the song for me? Like, he give me a verse. She like, give a verse. You gotta ask him. Like, so she come back in and tell me, like, he talking about he wants you to get on the song. I asked, like, you want me to jump on the song? He smiled, like blushing. He like, yeah, I want you to get on here. I'm like, all right, say less. So I do it like 2 days later, send it to his phone. And I promise next time I seen him, he knew my whole verse. Like, I'm like, man, I'm gonna bring you out. I'm like, son, I'm gonna bring you out for the show for Summer Smash. He been to Summer Smash with me before, so he know it's a big festival. Right. I'm like, I'm gonna bring you out, man. Don't be nervous. You ain't gonna be nervous, right? He like, nah. And he came out and rocked out, bro. Like,
but you was ad-libbing him. You was helping him. That's what I appreciate too. Is like you a real father. And like me, I got two boys, Kane and Alyric. I love them little dudes. You know, whatever I'm with them forever and ever. So when I'm seeing you up there, you letting him know, don't be scared. Now I'm on you too. I'm ad-libbing you. Don't even trip.
That was my whole mindset too. Like, cause I'm like, I know how I think, bro. Like, no matter if you're nervous or not, them 20,000 people right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what made me kneel down and I'm rapping with him. I'm like, I'm with you. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And that was so wholesome, bro. That moment was so wholesome. I'm saying that to me shows black men. Like, bro, if we do this right, we can bring our children to the rap world. If we just do it right. Don't do it all messy and all drugged out. You know what I mean? We do it right, bro. Look what Herb done with his son up there. Like, I was like, man, that's so dope. I saw your baby mama watching.
I feel like I'm building a brand. Like, I really feel like just like me being able to support my son's dreams is crazy for him to be that young and know what he want to do and know, like, all right, my pops got me. You feel what I'm saying? Man. Like, and his cousin on the song too, man. He got his cousin on there. I kept his cousin on the record.
Dope.
We just did an Aze from the block. I got his cousin on the video with us. Like, I'm showing him, like, man, whatever y'all want to do, I'm gonna support it.
Man, that's so dope. That's so dope. I remember the Castanet moment when you brought him up there. You just grabbed him.
Yeah,
you probably felt him because I can feel my son about the crowd, feel emotion. Like, oh man, he going low. Come here, nigga, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I seen you grab him. I'm like, bro, dude really is a genuine guy, bro. And I know I keep saying that because I want my fans, and they gonna say Loon don't even talk like that to dudes. I don't even do all that, but I'm telling you, I'm peeping your energy and your vibration, and I'm seeing it, bro. And I'm saying, man, he grabbed his son even on the Kai thing, and just like you miss your granddaddy, bro. Like you felt him. What was that moment like?
Man, that was crazy for me to like my son just being in tune with his emotion. Because don't get me wrong, like I kind of understood like death at a young age like that, but he really like. When I lost my pops, it took a lot on me, you know what I'm saying? But like it did a lot for my son too. Like he still talk about my pops, and I see him sometimes he might start crying and thinking about it. It was still fresh too, you feel me? So when we was talking about family, it like I seen him break it down. I'm like, damn, man, like it kind of fucked me up a little bit, where it's like I didn't know what to do but comfort him and tell him like it's okay, son. Like, it's okay that you feeling these emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want to tell him don't cry, like you feel me?
And
like,
that's how most people is, man. Come on, man, you don't stream 100,000 people, don't start all that. Nah, like, you don't got to do him like that.
It ain't even cross my mind. Like I want my son to be comfortable around me. Like even when we did the Summer Smash, he cried like that night. We was watching Slime perform, but now after we perform, we like 30 deep, 40 deep. It's 40 people with us, and he got his best friend with him too. So they run around playing, and I think he just got overstimulated by all the people walking up to him trying to get pictures and stuff. He like, Dad, I don't want to be around all these people. Like he walked up to me crying already, and I'm like, what's wrong? He like, man, it's too much. I don't want to be around all these people. And I instantly grabbed him. I'm like, son, come on, let's go then. We finna go over here. Like, yo, grandma, we gone now. And I pulled him to the side and I said, son, don't ever be afraid to like tell me what's wrong. Like if you uncomfortable and you feel like you overwhelmed and you crying, come tell me what's going on. You feel me? Don't ever be afraid to turn an uncomfortable situation comfortable for you. I don't care if I'm here or not. You go find somebody and you go make sure you're gonna be all right. So when he said that, and I told him, I'm like, so I'm proud of you. I said, thank you for telling me that. Like, I'm proud of you telling me that you wasn't feeling comfortable. You want to go. I'm like, we gone now. And when I went around the corner finna walk him to his grandma, I swear to God, he stopped me. He said, I'm good, Dad. I'm gonna just stay by you. Like, I'm straight. Like,
but that's that reassurance you giving him, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and for you to be so young, it's just mind blowing to me. Was your father always around?
Yeah, my dad been around. My mom and dad been together like 40 years.
That helped.
My dad passed away. My dad used to like convert. My dad was a little more like stern and strict. Like he'll tell me like, don't cry to walking out. You know what I'm saying? Will be a little rough on me. But he also used to communicate with me as well. Like he used to talk to me and tell me like, just always be a leader. Don't be a follower. Don't be afraid to, you know what I'm saying, let me know what's going on still. Like, don't be afraid to talk to your parents. Like, even early on, I used to get in trouble. Like, my first time going to jail, I probably was like 11 years old and shit. Like, he used to tell me, like, man, next time, just tell them you want your parents and your lawyer. I didn't even have a lawyer. You just be like, tell them lawyer, call your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my dad always instilled the shit that he was like, that he was learned. I mean, he was taught and made sure I learned that. So I took that and just transferring it into my son. You know,
it ain't necessarily everything that you get from him that he necessarily taught you. It's what you observe too. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I ain't gonna go that route because that kind of. So I'm gonna go this route. So it ain't necessarily him having to teach you every move. It's for sure. Like, some stuff
what you saying to make perfect sense. That's why I want to like just make this point, because you got to think about it. With me being so young and coming from a 2-parent household and being deep in the streets like that, my dad trusted me in a way where he felt like, all right, man, he got it. Like, like it wasn't easy with him seeing that I'm going on the wrong path and I'm in the streets and I'm getting shot and gang banging and carrying guns and dropping out of school and all that shit. You feel me? Like, me and my dad had a real rough patch where he felt like I was doing everything wrong, but he still trusted me to be a man and make my own decisions as a man. You feel me? And I knew like if I ever needed my pops, I could go to him. I could talk to him and ask him certain shit. You feel me? Like, and in a way, I kind of like just me being in the streets as deep as I was and him trying to pull me away from it and me kind of like fearing my dad in a way too, and respecting him. I resented him for it. You feel me? A little bit like, man, this is trying to make me do this, trying to tell me what to do. You feel me? Like, so I used to shy away from that. But when I got more like mature, I'm like, damn, well, I got a dad that I could talk to. Like, everybody ain't had it. And I'm glad that I spent like my adult years in my 20s, like, come on, pops, we doing this. Like, come on, hang out with me, what that come meant. To the studio, come do this. Like, you feel me? I welcome my dad into my world and he got to see that. And he got to be like, damn, man, like my son really made something out of nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate all that time that I got to spend with my father. You feel me? I got to spend 29 years of my life, 28 years of my life with 29, matter of fact. I just turned 29 last year, and that was the last birthday I spent with my father. So I got to spend 29 years of my life with my dad and somebody around that's like, you know, that I know love me unconditionally.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for
like,
sure.
that shit meant everything to me.
For sure. And before we get out of here, you're on your 4th album, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of your album, and what can people expect from it?
Lil Herb, the album, man, is you can expect vulnerability, man, rawness, like real shit. Everything that I've been through in these last couple years, and really my whole entire career, I'm putting into this. And what Lil Herb, the album is for me is closing that chapter of Lil Herb and growing into G Herbo, who is, you know what I'm saying, I'm a man. And like a lot of people say it, but I feel it now with me almost turning 30 years old. The way I think everything I do is different. Like my whole thought process, the way I raise my children, the way I approach this music industry, the way I approach everything is totally different. And I'm putting that into my music, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm still telling the story of who Lil Herb is and who Lil Herb was, because no matter what, of me closing that chapter, I'm gonna always be who I am. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna always be a part of me. So that's what that project is. And it's just like everything in my life has changed since then. Like right now, this is my last project. I'm about to be completely independent. Like I've been with my production company since I was 16 years old. I've been the same deal. Like, I've been signed to a production company since I was 16 years old. I'm about to be 30. So
that's
my whole career, my entire career, I've been signed under the same system. And we still, you know, went and did stuff with partnerships with the label and distribution. But now it's like I could really see clearly, I could see a vision of how I want my career to be without having to answer to nobody but myself. So it's like, that's really like, you know, that's the whole thing. What I mean by closing that entire chapter, I'm in a whole totally different space with my business, with my personal life, like mentally, financially, everything. Like everything is different for me right now. And that's what I want my music to, you know, be a reflection of right now.
That's dope, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. And of course, I appreciate you for coming through.
Say less.
I'm gonna get your number, man. We're gonna lock in. Man. This ain't gonna be our last one, man. I want to make sure, like, you know, anytime when you rolling it out, when you dropping it, send us whatever, we supporting you. We going up on that night, you know what I'm saying? We can go live on that night, as far as me on my platforms, letting people know, listening to it, because that's what we about, bro. In this culture, we ain't just trying to drag dudes down. We want to put the light on this shit.
No, for sure.
Y'all come listen to this shit, and my fan base know we kick real talk, and we don't go viral for messy shit. We don't go viral for setting ourselves on fire or hot chip challenge. We go viral for real game and conversation, and we have built an organic base that really appreciates that. And bro, you got our support 100%.
My brother,
I appreciate
Thank
you,
bro.
Bro. Yeah, take it.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous, 3 childhood friends and digital content creators that do epic stuff from Perth, Australia.
We've got about 50 million followers. We're in the big.
Baby, I'm a hustler on a mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners home, babe, they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day.